AFCON 2025, Morocco vs Comoros. Intro. The world is watching, the flags were flying, and the energy in Rabat was absolutely legendary. AFCON 2025 has officially arrived. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the very first video here on Total Football Network. I'm launching this channel to bring you the best coverage of the beautiful game, from the heart of Africa to the biggest stages in Europe and beyond. Today, we are breaking down the match that kicked it all off. The hosts, Morocco, taking on the resilient Comoros. There is massive pressure on the Atlas Lions to deliver on home soil. And after a spectacular opening ceremony with Davido and French Montana, it was time for the football to do the talking. Can Morocco live up to the hype, or are we in for an opening night shock? Let's find out. The atmosphere and lineups. The Prince Moulay Abdallah Stadium was a sea of red and green tonight. Before kickoff, we even saw Acrof Hakimi presenting his African Player of the Year trophy to the fans. The vibes were tense. Looking at the lineups, Morocco came out with a high-performance squad. The big story, Real Madrid's Brahim Diaz making his major tournament debut for the Lions, wearing that iconic number 10 shirt. But Comoros came prepared. They didn't come to park the bus, they came to compete. Led by their keeper Yannick Pander, they set up a defensive block that was incredibly difficult to break down. It was a tactical chess match from the first whistle. The drama, a frustrating start. Morocco started like a house on fire. Just 10 minutes in, Brahim Diaz gets fouled in the box. Penalty. The stadium was ready to explode. Soufiane Rahimi steps up. He strikes it low, but Yannick Pander pulls off a massive save. The Comoros keeper guessed right and kept the dream alive. To make things worse for the hosts, their captain Romain Saiss had to be subbed off early due to injury. Suddenly, the favorites looked rattled. Morocco had 80% of the ball, but at halftime, it was still 0-0. You could feel the tension rising in the stands. First goal, the Real Madrid magic. Whatever was said in the locker room worked. In the 55th minute, the deadlock finally snapped, and it had to be the man of the hour. Youssouf Mazraoui flies down the right wing, cuts a perfect ball back into the box, and there is Brahim Diaz. He stays calm, picks his spot, and fires it home. High-energy goal. The first goal of AFCON 2025 belongs to Brahim Diaz. The relief in that stadium was massive. It was a clinical finish from a world-class player. 1-0 to Morocco, and finally, the hosts could breathe. Second goal, the acrobatic masterclass. Comoros didn't give up. They actually forced Yassine Bounou into a big save shortly after. But then, in the 74th minute, we saw the goal of the tournament so far. Substitute Ayoub El Kaabi had only been on the pitch for a few minutes, and Saladin lofts a beautiful cross into the area. And El Kaabi does the unthinkable. He rises into the air and connects with a spectacular bicycle kick. Voice goes up, are you kidding me? Ayoub El Kaabi with an absolute worldie. That is pure football magic. To-nil. That goal didn't just seal the win, it sent a message to every other team in the tournament. Morocco isn't just here to participate, they are here to dominate. Tech, here and final verdict. Final score, Morocco 2, Comoros 0. A professional start for the hosts. Brahim Diaz provided the spark, and Ayoub El Kaabi provided the fireworks. Before we go, if you're streaming these matches on your phone like I am, you know the battery struggle is real. Keep it charged. If you enjoyed this first ever breakdown on Total Football Network, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button and join the family. We are covering every major match of AFCON and the best of global football. Who was your man of the match? Let me know in the comments. I'm Total Football Network, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Peace.